Welcome, and welcome to Season 1, Episode 2 of the Superlate Show. I'm Sarah Evelyn, Superlate Show. I'm Sarah Evelyn, and this is St. Jonnie. And boy oh boy, do we have a lineup and a half for you this evening. But first, we're going to dial in my very close friend Tian, all the way from Ipswich, with his knowledge of the country.
From Mitchell. Welcome to the Superlate Show. I would like to thank Sarah and St. Jonnie for having me to open the show with an acknowledgement of the country. I would like to acknowledge young people on the land on which this is being filmed, as well as the traditional custodians of the land on which you may be watching this. I would also like to acknowledge the Gungri people. I recognise their continuing connection to land, water and community. I would like to pay my respects to the elders that have passed, those that are present, and those that are emerging as they hold the memories, the traditions, and the culture across the nation. So I'll hand it back over to those two rascals to enjoy the Superlate Show.
Thanks for that, T, you absolute angel, and welcome back everyone else. Episode 1, you're probably wondering who the hell we are, where the hell are we, and what the fuck this is. To begin with our actual location, welcome to Superordinary. This fantastic building is an eclectic mix of ragtag performers, artists, creative types. At any given moment, there is about 20 different residents in this building and 5 kegs of beer. It's a bloody ripper time. Now, would you mind giving us a little bit of a detail about what Superlate is, St. Jonnie?
Yeah, okay. Superlate is an eclectic group of art. So Superlate is our version of turning this building into some sort of... It started as like a COVID idea, and even as COVID lifts, we're going to keep it going so we can get people aware of what we're doing and also the amazing art that they produce and other people who are involved in art in this beautiful city of Brisbane and around the world. And hopefully, if Melbourne and Sydney can get their shit together, we'll get a couple of them up here for a chit-chat about what they've been up to.
But while it's still a bit of a hot mess and our borders are closed, you all can stay down there. But you're welcome to stream this online.
Filthy playground.
Filthy. So I guess to begin, we've got quite a saucy lineup for you this evening. We've got a fantastic band called Life on Earth. They're going to be doing 2 improv numbers. Absolutely improv. So we're actually going to be giving them the keywords they're going to use for these songs just off your comments on Twitch. So feel free to start coming up with some ideas now, but we'll give you a bit of a reminder later on in the show. Next up, we've got Ash Taylor, who's an amazing visual artist. What are you doing there, bud?
I thought you were going to cut to me and I was going to ask them. I was going to say, I'm on the chat. If you want to be mean to me, don't. I have feelings. You crushed me last month. But send them through the chat.
Look,
Simple
champ,
words.
I love you. That's all
words.
that matters.
Single words. You forgot that.
So after Ash Taylor... Bud, we've got Dave Sleswick, owner of the Tivoli, all-round fantastic guy. We've got Sean West from Ruckus Slam. We've then got Aimee, Catt, photographer extraordinaire. And we've got the two lovely, Taylor and Phoebe, who are absolutely brilliant people that have started Here We Queer. Really excited to hear from these two. I guess the biggest and final act of the evening, we'll be hearing from at least 6 times, if I counted on my fingers correctly. Our very own house band, who will be playing us in and out every segment. Take us away, boys and girls.
Thank you very much, band. By the way, for those of you playing at home, If you wonder why I might look up every now and again, just then, and well, usually it's because our producer Janella is over there, but this time I've realised since we've been here a bit longer, people coming in and out of the loo look me dead in the eye, like a deer in the head, like he's popping out, and I just thought I'd give him a hi. I was like, he's looking at me. Anyway, so if you're coming out of the toilet, audience, just give us a wave. But, lady of the hour, Ash Taylor, how are you?
I'm good. Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm sitting.
Mm-hmm.
It's an easy job.
Is it though?
It's not. But less about that, more about South America.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh wait, I'm jumping the gun.
You are.
That's the big story of the evening. Okay. How did you get there? Why were you there?
Why?
Murals? Question mark.
All of the above.
Okay, so you
Right.
paint murals.
Yeah, so I paint murals, which I didn't a year and a half ago. And
What
somewhere
were
in
you doing a
between-
year and a half ago?
Yeah, so a year and a half ago I was working.
Just painting really small
yeah,
bricks?
yeah, you couldn't call them murals.
No, yeah.
No, so yeah, I decided to go to South America, as you do.
Mm-hmm. As you do.
Just as you do.
You got nothing on. You're like, I'll go paint a mural.
Yeah, what's life, right? No, so I was in Ecuador, like.
What is life?
What is life?
Okay, you're in Ecuador.
Yeah, I was in Ecuador like a year ago, I'd say late May, June, and for some reason, someone let me paint a wall.
You'd painted before that?
No.
Never?
Never.
How did they make that jump?
Yeah, I don't know, hey.
Do you do art? Are you art?
Do I even art? Oh, hey, Winston.
Oh, it's our dog, Winston.
Hey, buddy.
Popping up? Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, a little snug man. A little Winston shot in there. Ladies and gentlemen, Winston. Well, that's a wrap. No more of you, Ash. We're
I'm
all
done.
Winston
I'm
chat.
done. Yeah.
No, okay. So you do art, right? You do
Yeah,
some.
no, I mean, I was always into art as a kid and stuff, and I did art during high school. I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts as well. And then I moved into graphic design and was working there for a few years and then decided to go travel. But I'd never painted a wall and had hardly painted canvases before.
The
either.
9 to 5 broke you. You went to Ecuador, and as everyone does,
Yeah,
decided to paint a mural.
Yeah, right? I just followed the trend. Yeah.
All right.
Nah.
The trends. Oh, I'm losing my mic pack. Ooh. Hey.
1 second.
Not so good. All right.
Yeah.
So what was the wall? How did you? So
Yeah.
who gave you the shot? Who put your name in it? You just put your name forward? They just found you and pulled you out of the
No,
street?
not
Is this a
even.
thing we should be worried about in Ecuador?
There's a lot to worry about.
There's a lot to worry about. It's great this time of year.
Yeah, no, so there's a huge hotel chain in South America called Selena, and they're in the United States, United Kingdom, and Central America as well. They're pretty big. And they always have amazing art. Like,
Right.
always. Every single one has
And then
amazing
this
art.
time they were just like,
And this time, so I went there, and a friend of mine had told me, hey, you need to go to the one in this town in Baños, and I was in Quito.
sorry, Winston's doing a,
He looks like a little cat.
he's doing a thing. You're doing, okay, so this one, sorry, I'm rude.
It's
I'm
so-
rude, I'm
no,
sorry.
No.
Yeah.
All for the dog. Yeah, so I went to go check out the art there and got talking to this guy, and we were just like, hey, I love this. This would be a dream, to travel and paint murals. And he's like, I've got a wall. Do you want to paint it? I was kind
Dreams
of
come
like, what?
true.
And he's like, if it sucks, I'll just paint it white.
That's a reality, right?
Yeah.
Why is it, okay, so everyone out there who wants to paint
Yeah.
walls, go to Ecuador, it'd be like, if
No,
you don't like
not
it,
even,
paint it
hey,
white.
man. Just voice it. Just talk to people. Just say, I want to do this. Don't be quiet about it, because you never know where a simple conversation will lead. That's it. Just
nice
be
stuff.
vocal about what you want to do and don't
So,
hide it.
if you were living the dream in Ecuador,
Right.
why are you back here?
This little thing called COVID-19.
Ah, it's
yeah.
small. All right, but wait, so was it tricky getting back?
Oh, it was like honestly the worst 2 weeks of my life. Like when you'll think that the last 2 weeks of uni is stressful, you got nothing on this.
All right, summarize it then. This is the hot seat. Your 60 minutes. This is your life. Whatever the jive is.
Yeah.
What happened?
I
Start,
was in.
finish.
So I was living in Mendoza for about like 4 months at this point in Argentina, and yeah, shit kind of hit the fan. And I didn't have as much access to information as you would at home, watching in the news or Facebook or whatever people do. And
What do people do?
what do even people do?
We'll poll it to the audience.
Yeah, so all of a sudden it just became very apparent that, I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to have to leave real fast. And Argentina were closing the internal borders within their states the next day, essentially. And I was looking at the flights disappearing, being like, I could leave on Friday. Nope, I could leave on Wednesday. Nope. And yeah, so I held us to Buenos Aires on the other side of the country, where I then spent about 2 weeks not sleeping, trying to find my way back home. And it was so rough. It was just...
So you made it, though?
I made it because, you couldn't book a flight because all the websites were down. You couldn't phone, nothing.
Yeah, right.
Nothing was active. And
what was the secret ingredient? What got you back home?
Some dude from Brisbane, his name is Nick. Thank you, Nick. He put his phone number on Twitter, and I texted him, said, hey, let's make a group on WhatsApp and just start a rolling thread of information. And we just kept adding Australians, and we had all this information about which flights were being cancelled, what was available. And then on the Thursday at 11, almost 12, he's like, get your ass to the airport. This flight's got seats.
So it's almost like communication and working together is how you beat a pandemic.
Right, yeah. Yeah, anyway, so held us to the airport in about an hour, and the hostel was full of cops at this point. That was fun. And made it. Somehow made it.
And you're back home now?
Yeah.
Taking on graphic design jobs, painting walls. What are you doing here now? Plug yourself. Let's get involved.
Yeah. If anyone wants to come say hi, I start a massive mural on Ann Street on this Saturday, along with 3 other amazing Brisbane artists.
Who are they?
Gus Eagleton, Tori J, and the Zookeeper as well.
We have Tori J in tonight in the audience. She was here last week. Yeah. Hello, Tori J. Shout out. Painting up walls. All right. Well, it's been lovely to have you.
Thank you.
Lovely to chat. I'm getting something in my ear. Okay. I can have one more question.
Ooh.
What else are you doing as a part of a resident here at Superordinary?
Apart from slaving here all the time, I'm doing this fun little thing.
What is it?
What's it called?
It's the Superordinary D&D stream.
Yes.
That's right. We jumped the shark and we're doing a D&D stream. You're in it.
I'm in it.
Have you ever played D&D before?
No, never.
Maybe that's why it's called Superordinary Adventures.
It should be very interesting. We do have a bit of a noob lineup.
We do have a bit of a noob lineup.
No, it's a bit of a mix, I'd say.
Yeah, there's some touch and go. But we had a little pracky the other day. It was fun.
It was great. It was so much fun. I'm so keen.
It is nearly more banter. But, if you guys like D&D, you like banter, and you hate us, tune in to watch us fail and suffer. But thank you so much. That's so much. I'm going to throw to Dave.
Yeah.
Nah. Okay, next up. Sorry, I'm bad at this. I'm really bad at this. Next up, though, after you, and I will actually get you to hang around because we have a little sneaky thing to do next. But I'm going to have Sara up on the hot seat here with Dave from the Tivoli. But before then, can I have house band please give us a little riff?
Hello there. Hello. How are you feeling this evening, Dave?
Hello. I'm great, thanks. Thanks for having me here.
Tivoli, right?
Yes, that's me.
I hear
Should I
a lot of people.
sanitize?
Yeah, sanitize, definitely sanitize.
It's very liquidy.
Dirty boy. Dirty boy. Rub that on. No, slower. Look at the camera and slower.
Hold on.
There you go. That's what we want here.
Feels really, anyway, creepy.
So, look, we've got a little surprise coming a bit later, but I'm going to, until then. To start off, I want to know about little baby Dave.
Little baby Dave.
And your dreams. How did the Tivoli dream start?
Funny about the little baby Dave thing. Growing up, my neighbour, it was about 4 years older than me. His name was Dave as well. So I grew up being called Little Dave for 18 years. It was Little Dave. I'm like, I got to grow out of that name.
Not anymore. Not tonight on Superlate. You're Little Dave, but again.
Oh, no. Anyway, yeah, so the journey with the Tivoli. I guess my journey with that space started when I was About 20 years old. I was going
really?
through university, and one of my really good friends got me a job bartending there, and I started working gigs and was doing that on and off for about 12 years. I actually kind of went through my university days there. And then I travelled a lot. I also went overseas for work, and I went interstate for work. And every time I'd come back to Brizzy, the guys at the TIV gate would let me have my job back. And so, yeah, we built a really great family of people there that were kind of come and went. But yeah, look, the time came about 4 years ago when the building came up for sale. Yes.
Dog's back. Dog's back. Dog's back.
Come here. Come on. It was so much more interesting. But yeah, the time came about 4 years ago when the building came up for sale, and I had such a strong emotional attachment to that place for many, many reasons.
Been working there for that many years.
Yeah, and it was like it's the home of me and my friends who grew up there, but also for Brisbane as well. It's the home of many great memories and many great stories, amazing artists, international and local.
I've never thrown up in a nicer bathroom either.
Me neither. I love throwing up in your own bathrooms. But yeah, so there was a period of time where its future was really unknown. I never in my wildest dreams could think that the owner of that special place would be me or my family. My brother plays a very, very big role in this whole story.
I do know he's a sweet angel.
He is a sweet angel. My big brother Steve, he's my business partner and co-owner of the Tivoli, and his background was in property development and real estate. And so he had built a lot of information around how to look after and purchase and acquire buildings. And so with my background in the arts and his background in property, we went in for a bid.
Team.
We went in for a wild, like, this is never going to happen bid. And it just so happened that because of my history with the building and with the previous owner, that they decided that we were the right people to take it over. So we got it.
Moral of the story, smooze and be nice to everyone because you never know. You never bloody know.
Yeah. And then have a brother with some
Some
knowledge
cash.
and some cash.
He also loves vintage cars as well because I have seen the van.
The van. Yes. I've been driving
We'll post
a
a photo
beautiful
on
Chevy van
the
around for a little
Superlate
bit, but
stream
it's
later
nice.
because it's like a
It's pretty.
sexy piece of metal. Very sexy.
Thanks.
So I guess for people that might be starting out, what were the biggest challenges? It's a bloody large venue. So
Yeah.
I really liked what you did recently where you actually sort of partitioned a smaller bar area
Yeah.
that's still in the main area, but you can have smaller events now.
Yeah.
Is that your biggest challenge was sort of trying to pack it out every day?
The biggest challenge is staying present, I feel like. It's been such a busy, wild ride for many, many years now. We're coming under 4 years, and everything changes so quickly.
Yeah.
And like what we're currently dealing with is just one thing, but like week in, week out, event in, event out, like every artist and every show and everything we do is different. And so the hard thing is staying totally with what you're doing and why you're doing it, and not getting too just trapped up in this whole like, we're delivering all this shit all the time and trying to find what's important and what's not important. I got to the point at the end of last year, maybe even the beginning of this year, of being like pretty done, burnt out before COVID happened. And then, this on top of everything has been a bit of a nightmare. But actually, yeah, I kind of think one of the biggest challenges is just trying to keep it sustainable and not
100%.
not hypey. Not too like ecstatic.
You guys have like
You
big
gotta
name after
keep-
big name after
yeah.
big name, but it's never like too in your face. Like everyone knows about the gigs because you guys are spot on with your marketing, but it's not like anything you ever get sick of.
We're in this for the long game,
Yeah.
you know, like there's lots of people that run around kind of getting super like sceney, and like we're in this for a long haul. We believe in what we do, and we're like, like, I don't want to get 5 years into it and be like, oh, I'm done. I want to do something else. Like, I want this to be a thing that gets handed around and shared and loved and cared for, but that is actually sustainable for myself and for everyone else involved.
Yeah,
So,
100%.
yeah.
I think speaking of sustainability, everyone needs to unwind after work.
Yes.
My common go-to is literally a gig at the TIV.
Yes.
Drinking so much that I do throw up in your beautiful, beautiful bathrooms.
Yay.
What do you do?
What do I do?
What do you do? Do you have to complete yourself every time because your day-to-day life is so extraordinary? What do you do to relax?
Extraordinary. It feels painful.
Superordinary. if you
Super
will.
ordinary. It doesn't feel extraordinary anymore. It feels very like hard, and there's lots of exciting things about it, but it also feels very like, okay, this. But like, it does become work, and I don't want it to always just be work. I want to keep finding that passion in there. But for me to unwind, like, I don't know. I've recently been spending some time on my friend's farm down in northern New South Wales, and I realised how critical nature is to like your being. And your ability to keep going. And I'm like, I was down there for a week. I spent time with a doggo, and
He was going to bite you. He was like, don't you touch me.
Hello. Spent time with a dog and hung out in a farm with some cows. And I was like, actually, just nature is a really big part. So
100%. Well, as you know, I'm doing up the farm shed down in the hinterlands
I know.
as well.
I was there 2 weeks ago.
It's going to be a great relaxation
excellent.
point, but also party point. We've got a little bit of a surprise. So we're actually going to do a quick cocktail making session with you. You and I both have to make 2 drinks each, same drink for the purposes of time. But we're then going to get some people in to judge. Jonnie, Ash, if you will, come back.
Lol.
Now, this is going to have to be a bit of a power session, Sles.
Shit bartender, but a bit of a what?
A power session.
Yep. Okay.
Did you have your bag?
I did. I bought the stuff.
Okay.
Do I need to hold this still?
Unfortunately, you do. And this is a competition, Sles. So I made sure that I had the hands free.
It's got to be vegan.
Oh, God. Okay. There's the stuff that I'm going to...
So while you're getting this ready, I actually have a very funny story to tell about the Tivoli. I was definitely not sober, running around the halls at about 2 a.m. one evening. And I walked up to one of the back walls and I saw a black and white photo that is quite literally a family photo of mine. And I was very confused because at the time I didn't know Dave that well. My family in New Zealand used to run a chain of bakeries called Adam's Bakeries. And he had this big printout of it on the wall. And I pulled Dave over and I said, mate, this is a bit creepy. Like, how did you even get this photo? It turns out the Tivoli was an Adam's bakery.
Sarah's parents, grandparents, used to own the building that the Tivoli is in.
Yeah, how crazy is that?
Yeah.
Small bloody world.
It's a small world, and we were very drunk and shocked.
Yeah. Okay. You good? So I'm going to do something. It's called the Sara Special. So what you do here is you just keep pouring. And you keep pouring, and you keep pouring, and then we're just going to match this glass with the same amount. And the good part about this drink is you're not the one drinking it, so it really doesn't matter if it tastes horrible and it gets some legless. So have fun. I expect you to drink the whole glass.
Drink responsibly.
So because vodka doesn't necessarily taste nice, come on, Sles.
Okay, I've got to go now.
I want to beat you.
In the world of music, I bought Jay-Z cognac. And after I've finished with it, I'm going to give this to Lincoln because it's his birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Link!
So
Papa Link!
Okay. Do we have to, I feel like where's the shot glass?
We don't have one.
Oh God.
This is a shot glass operation.
Okay.
Look at it.
1, 2, 3, 1.
So guys, feel free to just have a simple 1-sip taste and tell us your fave. Well, thanks. Now we're done, Dave. Real helpful. Cheers. Okay. To be fair, I was eyeballing it anyway, so.
So that's a big glass of vodka, not a cocktail. Cocktails
I
involve,
think you'll find there's multiple lemons in it to break up the taste of said vodka.
I'm making a variation on a sidecar with Jay-Z cognac, so I pour in. Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, take it away.
You know what, Lisa? Music helps Daddy think. Oh, God. Okay. Where's the shaker?
There's
Should've done
a
it
cutter
in
here if you
this.
need. Pressure's on, bud. Live cooking's
I
hard.
was gonna put an egg white in this, which is my very.
I am covered in lemon right now. Like,
Okay. I feel like.
what?
When she said, hey, has to be vegan, I was like, what do you mean? She's like, there's sometimes there's egg whites in cocktails. Like, man, when?
Is
And not
someone
on
vegan?
live TV.
Oh my God! I bought egg whites.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. See, for me, I was laughing because I was like, there's no egg whites in my cocktail. Like,
I
just the two ingredients.
literally bought egg whites to go with the juice.
Can we just eat one?
Yep.
Can you put it in one but not the other? It doesn't work like that, does
How
it?
many minutes we going, producer mum? How many
Janella,
minutes?
can we get a camera on Janella?
This is gonna be totally underwhelming.
Okay, we'll roll with it. Okay. Would you like a straw or no straw?
No straw, please. Save the Tweedles.
No, they're metal.
You think a turtle can eat a metal straw?
I think it's a heavy metal turtle. If it does.
Hey!
Heavy metal.
Now,
There you go.
remember,
So I don't want to piss Lincoln off. I'm just going to lean over the couch. Don't spill
we were
any.
explicitly
Nothing
told
happened.
not to.
Nothing
but
happened.
Remember, Twitch stream.
Thanks, Mum.
Though there is a lot of alcohol in here, we will sip it
Is it
because
literally just vodka?
we
Responsible
drink
drinking.
responsibly.
Responsible drinking.
We're not here to get ratchet. We're just here
Just
to have
sip
a
it.
good time. That's pretty good.
I told you. It's
pretty
actually
good.
okay.
Not
What
bad.
is it?
It
It's a
tastes like lemon and
two-ingredient.
vodka, and I'll tell you what, it's better than half the shit I drank when I was young. I mean, I am young.
I'm gonna have a sip of this before I dish it out.
No, we got as long as we need.
Are you ready?
We good?
Where
Ready,
am I-
Papa
where am I-
Dave?
Where are my glasses?
In front of you.
Oh, those ones. Okay.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. Okay.
Don't ever
actually
let
really
this
good.
old man with his glasses bloody run a venue. Jesus, Peters.
Yeah, I pay other people to make drinks for me.
I live with one. He's a rat bag.
He is.
Where's Jethro? Can we get a bit of Jethro chat?
It's
Okay.
looking good.
Hold on. I have my secret garnish. Hold on.
Oh,
Egg,
look out.
just
He's showing me
straight
up.
egg.
It's a I bought it in a rubber glove.
This is like
For
saffron and
protection.
truffles in a rubber glove.
Dehydrated orange. There we
Oh.
go.
Should I be putting the straws in?
Yeah.
What a chief move.
Okay, look, we're going to swap you in, tag in, tag out.
Tag
I'll
in,
take
tag
this one.
out.
Don't
double
drop that on the
fist. Come on,
couch.
man.
There you go, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah,
Now,
mwah.
have a quick sip and let us know who you believe the winner is.
Yuck.
How fucking dare you.
Yuck. No way. Yuck. Are you going to vote?
I think Sarah.
Sarah wins hands down.
Really?
With skill and precision.
Yay!
Straight vodka, you piece of shit. This is rigged.
Okay,
We're shitting
so
you. It was
next up,
delicious
we're gonna
drink.
have
He's a
quick
wonderful
break with the house
man.
band, but it's going to be Ruckus and Jonnie next.
Lincoln, this is yours.
I can't believe I won.
Can I get a whop? That's the sort of intro you deserve, my friend. Sean West, I'm not going to give you much of an introduction. I'm going to let your poetry speak for itself. This is some original stuff, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Slam it out, man, and take a seat on the couch when you're done and we'll have a little chit-chat.
So, yeah, thanks for being here. awesome. But yeah, these are just 3 short poems. I'm going to just rattle them off. Yeah. The first one's called Family Recipes. At your mum's beach house, we sit poolside, crack open Moreton Bay bugs, shy heels of our palms away from spikes. She teaches us to cut them down the belly, not the tough backside. Crush macadamia nuts in a Ziploc bag, zap butter in microwave, drizzle both over pillow white insides, lay in grill until golden brown, like your harmless body. We pick them apart between our fingers, fork tail ends out, feast on meat. Why was he following us home? Did he evaporate? We had to leave the beach early because we felt him circle us, black eyes beating over you and your sister. This recipe keeps our bellies full of summer and our minds off your father, who cut himself out of the picture through the belly. It's easier that way, but it's never easy. And this second one's called Of the Beast. I sit in the belly of a whale, play house in its mouth, run my fingers along baleen plates, brush through bristled rows with a sledgehammer. I pretend it's a beard or drywall. I imagine you had a beard. Make believe you knew how to put up plasterboard. I picture Jonah having a hard time with renovations. Try my hand at repainting pink walls blue. Entertain idea this was your favorite color. Build 2 armchairs out of coral. Live off krill for 7 weeks. Get skinnier than Ishmael on his coffin. Carve cushions from blubber floor. Dry hands on seaweed tea towel. Do not bother with plumbing. I've heard whales flush out most dead weight here with just a swallow. And this last one's called Birthday Boy. You still won't be old enough yet to remember this year's birthday in hindsight. Cannot sit still as you lick oil. Savor softest bits like frosting smeared across your forehead. Tear open presents with your teeth. Ones we stole just for you. You've grown healthy and strong on a strict diet of conflict. Pass the parcel with bones we've forgotten all the Latin names for. When somebody at the party captures you on Polaroid, I warn them not to shake it, but hold you still. Let your image chain react. They place the warm picture down as 1 trillion tiny pupils swarm into focus. Your eyes come out red. You ruined it.
Grab your mic. Sorry. Tuck it aside. You're a man who knows what he's doing. Okay, Sean West. I got 5 minutes with you, apparently. They keep saying in my ear. I want a little longer, though, so let's keep them waiting. I read those when you sent them through. They did not hit me at all the same as your delivery. I guess that's what you get when you get it from the mouth of the writer, but
Yeah.
holy shit, man. That's some raw stuff.
No, thank you, yeah. I think I've always kind of been pulled between the stage and the page and like tinkering it on the page, and then it really hits home, I think, when you're performing it.
Yeah, I feel like it was just a very raw presentation that suited it perfectly for the material.
Thank you, yeah.
I need to ruin the mood really hard though, real
Yeah,
quick.
do it.
Shadow's absolutely going off about your sick jumper.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
Where's it from?
It's got this is from, it's like Poland, and then good shirt underneath too. Strip it off.
Oh, go on. Oh, lovely. Oh, look at that. You're a man of many shapes, shades, and
Takes like
colours.
3 months to get to Australia, so.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it takes 3 months to get off. I was like, what? A make or something. Okay. Sorry to ruin the mood there. That was like, because I was like, well, I'm going to lead with that question, and then like the poetry happened. I was like, well, okay.
Sweet.
So, Family Recipes was the name of the first one.
Yeah.
Of the Beast, the second. Birthday Boy, the third.
You got it, yeah.
Tied together in a theme at all.
Yeah, I guess like intergenerational trauma. So processing that and abuse and I guess they all come from a manuscript. So they're all three parts of a much bigger piece. But yeah, I think they're like three of the stronger poems from that individually.
Is the manuscript available anywhere for us?
No, it hasn't been published yet. Yeah, it's just still kind of lingering in the unpublished
Can you
void.
give us a version to chuck up online?
Oh yeah. So two of them, I think two of them already have been published individually. So Stilt's Journal was Of the Beast, and Birthday Boy was Stylus Lit. So both kind of Brisbane-based online journals. So they're both really great. They have homes. Yeah.
So I take it you're coast-born.
Yeah, kind of.
A lot of coast theme.
Like Birkdale, so kind of it's like shaggy, kind of ugly coast. Yeah, not pretty. Yeah.
Honestly, for anyone from not Australia listening, 90% of our coast.
Yeah,
it's just horrendous. No, but hey, it made you're the gem of Birkdale.
Yeah.
Your work.
I've been called that in my life.
Can we call him that from now on? Sean West, the gem of Birkdale. You recently did a couple you've been chosen as well. Look at that. It's not always, man. Tonight,
my first dog looked very similar to him, so it's... Yeah.
It is. We actually cloned him and brought him back. No, we don't have that technology yet. And if we did, I think we'd be cloning interns. So, Glass Magazine, you've been doing work for that.
Yeah, so I guess...
Been publishing. Sorry, I'll let you.
No, yeah. The first... it's run by my girlfriend. She's one of the co-editors. So Em Reedman, shout out to her. She's here in the audience tonight.
Em Reedman, give us a shout out from the audience.
Back there, I think. Yeah. So
COVID served audience.
I have nothing to do with it editorial wise. I just submitted. One was an interview.
Pure nepotism.
Yeah. One was an interview with Anna Jacobson, who's like my biggest hero, is a local poet. And the other one was just a couple poems more recently. Yeah.
Just threw a couple
poems.
poems
Just chucked them in there.
Real every man's Banjo Patterson. That's the only poet.
That's the way. Yeah.
But you have your own thing.
Yeah.
Called Blue Bottle Journal.
Yeah.
This is also what made me think coast. Everything you do is coastal. You're throwing me. Okay, Blue Bottle Journal. What do we find there?
Just Blue Bottle Journal. It's the first thing on Google. It pops up, and it's only been going for about a week of poems so far. So I've got like 3 poems in there so far. It's open for submissions for the whole of this month. So if you've got any poems, throw them my way.
Is there an email they go to?
bluebottlejournal@gmail.com. Yeah.
Gmail.com. Blue Bottle Journal. gmail.com. That is BLUEBOTTLEJOUR. I can't spell journal. at gmail.com.
Close enough, yeah.
Look, man, I'm not from around these parts. They don't teach me how to spell where I'm from. We don't know good words like you poets. But Ruckus, they say here on my piece of paper that is gifted from the above, changed your life. Ruckus Slam, who you came here for tonight.
Yeah, I was a very different person before Ruckus Slam. I was like first year uni, didn't know who I was, didn't know who I was going to be, and then Ruckus
Isn't that a vibe? Uni.
And then you just pulled in all these different directions, and then Ruckus just pulled me in the right one. So I just showed up one day and started helping them like pack down pillows and stuff, and that just led to me becoming an intern with them pretty quickly, and they've taken me to places like Jungle Love, which is amazing, and events all over Brisbane. They're just and they've just completely shaped who I am as an artist and person. Yeah.
We could say that they really made the gem. They polished him. They took the uncut gem and polished him to who he is.
And I joked that Megan and Angie are 2 of the co-founders, and I joked that they're my poetry mums, but they're too young to be my mums, but they...
Your poetry mums? Okay, can we get someone to just quickly Google, what is the age restriction on a poetry mum? That has led you, though, to a nominee for a good old Tommy Shat. What's going on there?
Yeah, so I've submitted the past couple of years and got shortlisted last year and this year. So that's just, if you win, you get the whole thing published. So
a Thomas Shatfield, is that what it is?
Shapcott, yeah.
Shapcott.
Yeah.
I just have Tommy Shat on my notes. I'm not good at this. I keep telling you every fucking month. Twice now. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're doing okay. You're doing good.
Well, thank you.
I have a question for you, though.
Yeah. Do you have a palm card? You have a palm card before you have a
I'll
question.
chuck one.
Just pretend. Go on.
According to this blank palm card,
Don't ruin the illusion of cinema.
how did your sainthood come about? How did you get ordained?
Self-canonized.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
just ordained it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went out back and, woo, you know,
So that's a sainthood.
just
Yeah.
real hard. And then I was like, sainthood.
Sweet. Yeah.
They can make it up. I'll make it up. I don't fuck kids though. I'll have that card back.
Yeah.
So, on that hot topic, what do you feel? Poetry, it's your beast. It's your
Yeah.
burden. It's who you are.
Absolutely.
Who inspires you the most in poetry?
I feel like you're leading toward the classic poet who we've mentioned, Sylvia Plath.
Yes.
So she
Don't
was.
ruin the magic of cinema. We don't talk about this before. I don't have notes.
No, it's all improv.
Sylvia
Yeah.
Plath. Yeah, what happened?
She's the first poet I really dig, but there's like so many local living poets who Sarah Holland Batt, Anna Jacobson, Shasha Dio, Ray White. They can roll them off.
Ray
and off.
White?
Yeah.
That throws me hard. Are you going to put an LJ Hooker in there as well? Was it the same person? Can we Google that? Do I have a Jamie yet? Get it on a screen.
Yeah, throw it up, Jamie. There's so many poets in the Brisbane community today
Brisbane.
who are just absolutely killing it. So many female poets as well. I'm really inspired by one of my really close friends, Emma Symington. She's a trans poet. She's kills it on slam. She's a rapper. Everything and anything.
We'll have to get her down there.
Definitely, I recommend her here.
Tell her about us and we'll have her.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll take anyone. No, but we'll take better people, hopefully. Sylvia P., do you have a little line, anything that really inspired you?
I don't have it off by heart, but I've got it
That's okay. I don't
print
have anything
screened
off
here.
by heart.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
don't even know my name.
So yeah, this is just like the part of, I think I did a poem kind of responding to this, but I don't have that. But it's part of the Night Dances, which is just like, this is the ending of it. Warm and human, then their pink light bleeding and peeling through the black amnesias of heaven. Why am I given these lamps, these planets, falling like blessings, like flakes, six-sided, white, on my eyes, my lips, my hair, touching and melting, nowhere.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So she's
She is a real unit.
she's gone a fair while, but she's always relevant. Yeah.
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 How long ago?
I think it was like 60s.
What happened to her?
We haven't discussed this at all
No.
before. She put her head in an oven.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do
You're
it.
our gem. All right, but it has been wonderful having you.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a little quick shuffle of seats. But hey, let me give you a COVID safe.
Oh,
Boop. If you need, there's a little bit of whoop here.
oh yeah.
Have some orange bitters if you need it.
Sweet.
It's been a pleasure. So you really knocked me flat with those poems. I was on a whole different level, but thank you. It was really nice. I hope anyone who wants to hear more of that, Sean West, Ruckus Slam, Blue Bottle Journal, that's what we need. That's the important part. Thank you so much.
Thank you. No, thanks, sorry.
And I'm going to trade you for Aimee, Catt. Ben, please hit me. Oh, yeah. Woo! Alright, I just realized I need to do a very visual thing involving Aimee, and we have no screen in front of us anymore to discuss things.
Ah,
So,
Cool.
while we fix the screen, what's the most suspenseful thing you guys can play over there that's really going to get everyone nervous, house band? A little bit of house band facts. It says on my cards they were all reared by the same sea cow. Found wandering a lush forest amongst dunes. An anomaly, you say? We say they're goddamn beautiful. And that's enough chit chat because we've got Aimee, Catt, and the screen back on. Aimee,
cool.
Catt,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good.
It
Good.
was requested
Yeah.
in your writer that you have a beer.
That's so nice. We've never had a rider.
Please drink
Thanks.
responsibly.
Yeah.
That's our
Thank
message.
you. Yes. Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah, this is
Like
fun.
cheers. Chin
Cheers.
chin, love. Darling.
Cheers. I tried some of that. Not your one. Yeah.
Just get in there.
It's really good.
It's really good?
Nice.
Yeah, it was. It was really
Yeah.
unfair. It's like, it's a shame we rigged it that no matter what he made, we were going to make her win. But
Yeah, well, it was really good.
ah,
That was a
you know,
lie,
you gotta,
Yeah, it was a lie.
Aimee, Catt,
Yes.
you're in the
hi.
hot seat.
I am.
20 questions.
I am. Yeah, cool.
5 minutes.
Right on. Go
What are
for
we
it. Go.
Oh, so
Oh, me?
I've got it. No, yeah.
Okay, right on. Are you?
Why?
Yeah, cool.
No, what? What do you have?
It was something about eggs, but anyway, go
Oh,
on.
okay. I don't have any eggs.
Yeah.
I'm all out.
So you're not a chicken, right?
I'm not a chicken, but
Cool.
you are a photographer.
I am.
You were here last time taking photos around the place.
Yes.
We
I
said,
was.
come on down and have a sit.
Yeah, that's
Why
good.
photos?
Well, they thought I was the poet last time. It was pretty fun. But anyway.
They thought you were the poet?
Yeah.
Did you get like full mic'd and like prepped or?
No, they just said I look like a poet. So anyway, I was expecting to.
Is that-
I was
that's a
expecting to say
compliment.
poem. I was expecting to say a poem, but anyway,
you have a
photos
poem?
because nah, I was just making. I prepared some rhyming words though, but that's
Okay.
fine. Photos because I like to photograph nice things, and life's nice, and you got to remember that. Life's nice, so it's just always been whatever's just happening, so you can remember stuff.
So
That's
you're
about
like
it.
that friend that every cool group has where like,
I wouldn't. I wasn't cool.
what?
Keep going. Go on.
Oh no.
Go on. That's
Aw,
why
I've spiraled now. No, so like, you're the one always with the camera.
Yes.
2 cameras? Do you have a backup camera?
I do have a backup camera now. Back in school, I
So
maybe I took photos because I wasn't cool. So I was like, I need to remember I've got friends. People hanging out with me at lunchtime. Put into tabbouleh on a sandwich. I've got to remember this. This is amazing. Yeah, because
You got to do what you got to do.
yeah. So I was just like, yes, got to remember. So I took
Alright.
photos of that, and then here I am still.
So it started in school.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, maybe when I was about
Tabbouleh on a
4.
sandwich?
Yeah, in ISO, I found about 16 photo albums from high school, and they were just of lunch time.
What else do you do? It's like math,
Yeah, someone
algebra, that's also math.
Someone
I
was
didn't
putting
pay
tabbouleh
attention.
on a sandwich, some like the hot guy drinking his water. It's just, got to remember that.
Where are you from?
Grafton.
So
Once.
tabbouleh on a sandwich is a big deal.
Can't say I remember that being a cuisine, but it's pretty. I think it's quite exotic. For
It is exotic.
Grafton,
Look,
yeah,
where I'm
yeah.
from, when hummus hit the town, they lost their bananas.
Yeah.
It was just amazing.
Well,
They're
they
like, what
could've
is this?
Put hummus on the sandwich with the tabbouleh. It just sounds really dry, like a tabbouleh sandwich. But anyway. So
Sandwich chat with Aimee
Yeah,
Catt.
yeah, you go. So it's how my photos started.
So it started. You said
Sandwiches.
though quickly in the 4. You were 4 when you first picked up. the
Oh,
camera.
when I just got a it was given a disposable, and I just photographed the guinea pigs and whatever.
That is
else
so
I had, yeah.
wholesome.
So
And you
it's-
just went, you know what? I like this. I like how this feels.
Yeah.
And you got exceptionally fantastic at it.
I just kept taking photos. Anyway.
Just
I'd say
grind,
that. Yeah,
rise
I'd
and
say that.
grind,
Yeah.
live, love, life.
Yeah. Peace, love, happiness.
Peace, love, happiness.
Yeah.
Who do you take photos for a lot? A lot of the stuff that when I went through your backlog, Splendor,
Yeah, I shoot for Splendor. It would have been my 8th year this year.
you're missing that?
Yeah, I am. Last year I was like, this is my last year. I'm too old for this. And then I had the best time, and now I'm really sad.
But
'Cause
you're
this is
only
my, like-
14.
I do look it, but no, I'm supposed to be 30, flirty, and thriving this year. But anyway, Splendor's been taken away from me.
Take it off your hands.
But it's fine. Yeah. So I shoot for Splendor. I don't really do much music anymore, but I was like, 2020, I'm going to get back into music and.
And
anyway.
music shooting or music playing?
Shooting. I'm very bad at playing music.
So shoot a musician, 2020.
Yeah, just going. Yeah,
Malcolm,
that's really. We were told actually not to say shooting anymore.
what do you
But
say?
anyway. Taking photos.
Hey, that's so long.
Yeah. Anyway, photographing. I don't know. But yeah, I was going to photographing. Yeah, I was going to get into music again. But anyway, I'm not the worst person affected in the music industry, because I
happens.
wasn't even in the music industry. But yeah,
That's why we're
Splendor,
here.
big sound. They're the fun things, and then like weddings, couples, families. Whoever wants to give me money.
Whoever wants to give her money. Who wants to give Aimee Catt money
Please.
to take photos of them doing what?
Yeah, Thank you.
Any takers? Oh, come on.
Cool, I got
man.
one. I had one. That's fine.
That's one.
It's tough time. It's
Well-
a tough time right now. Not many of us have any money.
We don't have anywhere to go. But
You're not wrong.
we do have photos. I did ask you to bring in 3 of your best of your own and 3 favourites of other people.
I'm just going to say I hate decisions, so that was hard.
It
But
would have
okay.
been hard. Like when you're
Yeah.
like, hey, your own art, you like it?
No, but right on.
Can we
Yeah.
get the first one up on the screen? I want to do a little questioning.
Okay, cool.
Tell us a bit about this shot you've got. here.
So this is the Wombats at Splendor 2015. My boss was like, Aimee, there's so many people in the crowd, and you're here. You need to go on stage and take a photo of everyone. And I went on stage, got really scared and sad, and went. And I was like, I can't do it. Someone else has to go. And then I did take a photo, and it was all right.
Took a gnarly shot.
So I like it because I was like, everyone is better than me. And then
Can we get that again? So just a little clearer this time.
Yeah, everyone's better than me.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, sorry. That's what I heard the first time.
Everyone
I just
is
wanted to
better
make
than
sure.
me, and I was just real sad that I am a crap photographer. So I thought I had to send someone else on, and I was like happy with the photo in the end anyway.
Was it trying to capture that specific moment that scared you, or like the fact that there were that many people who, when you walked out in front of them? Because I know that can have like an effect.
Yeah, I don't belong on this side of the camera or on stage, so I will.
I think that's nonsense.
But I was real scared. At Splendor we have a AAA pass, but I never go on stage because I want people to be like, "Who the heck is that?" So it was just a bit of that, a bit of that, and also just felt because I was supposed to just photograph how many people were there, but
But you
I just did
managed-
my thing. I
Yeah.
was more like,
So you like to focus on the
Smoke.
intimate moment.
yeah.
Roll the next
moments.
photo,
Yeah,
please.
cool. What do we got?
I believe it's another
know.
intimate moment.
It was.
Yeah, this really is like you've used. I don't photo or draw or art in that
Yeah.
way. I make noise and yell at people. But that, to me, if that was me on stage that got that photo taken, I'd be great because you've cut out all the annoying other people in my band who I care not for and have to split up rights with. No, I love you.
Yeah, that's
Mwah.
like the drummer never gets photographed. Poor things, but go on.
They're always.
They're so far away. Go on, yeah, go on.
Shout out to Pepe Mac. He
I
pretty.
try. I'm just gonna say if there's any drummers who made that noise, I try. But yeah,
But this shot is like intimate. I mean, what? Who is it?
that's Angus Stone, or Dope Lemon.
So you'd argue very full crowd again.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
yet the best moment is just this single shot, and it puts him out in this absolute nothing. He is the negative space there.
Yeah,
right?
I like negative space and dark and moody stuff. But yeah, and it's just like, I mean, that's just how it. Usually when it's black and white, you're like, oh my god, this is a crap photo. So you put it in black and white, it's good. Like that's
Tips and tricks then for
hot
shooting
tip.
something like this.
Yeah, hot
for kids
tip.
out there.
Yeah, but his show's often lit really dark, and I like that. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. But,
Any tips
and
and
it's better
tricks
for
on-
me because I feel like if someone kicks around and stuff, I'm like, I always miss it. So when they're like, yeah, slow and dark and moody, it's great for me.
How would you, for anyone out there who is a prospective photographer listening, how would you get geared for something like that? How would you?
For a live show,
Yeah, or for something that is that dark and moody.
we just got to know camera settings and just take a million photos and hope for the best.
Pray and spray.
I shoot way too many photos, but I am who I am.
That is who you are. What do you mean way too many? You get the thing.
Yeah, but I was like, you're just like, oh my gosh.
I'm getting
And then like, use 5.
a vibe. And that vibe is that you're better than you say you are. Don't listen to her. Listen to me. She's good. Next photo, please.
Aww.
Whole different vibe here. Colour.
Yeah.
Couple.
Yeah. So this is a couple I shot recently. It was the first shoot I'd done like since COVID. So maybe that's why I was like, I love this. They lived here, worked here, and then they just went home to Germany amidst everything. And I think it was just I just really like intimate stuff with couples at home because it's their safe space. Now I'm showing their safe space to everyone.
Putting it on the internet.
But yeah, I just like. It's just really nice. Love's really nice. Love it. Yeah, and
You've
then
done a good job, man. Like, you look at that image and you just feel warm,
and I feel
connected.
really nice about it because it was my first shoot that I'd done in months, and so
Yeah, since you know to pull it across.
just just lovely. And
can I get
so
the
many
shot
feelings.
up of the next one? I think you did submit 3 of your favourites, but we had to knock one down. It did have some nudity, and there are rules on Twitch.
Yeah, well, that was really hard.
This is one of your favourite photographers.
Yeah, so this is Phil Chester. He's
Yep.
from America, and he's my favourite. And I think his work is what made me want to do in-home stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but
So
I just don't know how to
inspired
get people in their undies without sounding like a creep. So
Hey, bud, what
Yeah,
are you getting? Your
yeah.
undies for me?
yeah, but yeah, I just like it. It's like someone's home. This one's like kind of messy, but it's nice because it's theirs. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's
I'm,
it's real.
without being a huge kiss ass, I prefer yours. It's way more intimate. You can see the faces. There's true, real
Suck on that,
warmth
Phil Chester.
and stuff. Yeah, suck on that,
yeah.
Philly. Philly C. Get out of here. Roll the next photo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
so
this?
This was when you asked me to choose 3 of my favorites. I was like, oh, I'm going to show some local artists and all my Splendor friends. But there's like 12 of us, and then I've got my Big Sound friends. There's another 4 of those, and then anyway. So this is one person. He's a local photographer called Mitch Lowe. He shoots for Splendor too, and this is a photo of Kendrick Lamar. Don't know where from. I just saw it on his website, and I was like, oh, whoa. So anyway.
Yeah.
Here it is. On my sorry every other Splendor friend, but
Suck it. Suck it, Splendor friends.
But I'll do I'm going to give them all a shout out on Instagram because they're all really, really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Kendrick Lamar by Mitch. I just like the negative space.
Yeah.
Love fog. Love it. Even whether
Yeah.
it's
And that's how you work. Would you
added
say?
in or or in the world. Love it. Just love fog.
Would you say you're inspired by those things, or also it's just something that aligns with something you do?
Fog inspired. I don't know, just love it. I love dark and moody stuff. So if it's a foggy day, which we don't get in Brisbane, love it. Like one of my favourite weddings I've ever shot was a foggy day. I lived in England, that was really foggy. I'm like, yeah, it's got to leave the house today.
Buy a fog machine.
I know, yeah, should. But yeah, I have some smoke in a can that I would add to some shoots, just
Start vaping.
Yeah, I didn't do anything though. It just made the floor really slippery.
Just shoot a vaping convention.
Yeah. That would be good actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Just have a lot of people breathing.
Well, I'm not
my
going to vape
subject,
for you
but
while
yeah.
you do this because we're indoors. But you know how to photo, right?
Sometimes take a lot of photos and one of them will work.
Well,
But anyway.
you get a one shot. This is exactly how you work, as you were saying, one shot only. You can either take a photo of the still life, or we can we have someone who's willing to give you fun. Here, we'll double.
Perfect.
We're that sort of crew.
Yeah, so I don't need to tell the things to do anything.
Hang on.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Can I get a bit of a party from the house band for that? Let's get the mood up.
Yes. That is so good.
But not a full cut, because I have to announce yet. No, I just want a little. Can I get a little jazzy swap thing? Put it up. Little celebrator. All right then. What we'll do, we'll let that develop. Thank you for having us.
No worries.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no worries. Pleasure to have
Enjoy
you.
your beer.
Yeah, thank you
Next
so much
up,
for
I'm
that.
going to swap the hot seat for Sara,
Cool.
and she's going to talk to Here We Queer. But again,
Yeah.
take it away, house band. Get rowdy this time.
Oh,
It was a pleasure.
Oh, so good. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're back. So Taylor, Phoebe, I'd love for you to just begin and explain to all the viewers at home what Here We Queer is.
Oh, that's a good question.
Bit of a loaded question.
Yeah, well, Here We Queer is a not-for-profit organisation founded on the idea of creating safe spaces for queer people in our local area, which has been a challenge to what we do now, given that space and events has become a bit more of a conundrum.
What do you mean? What's happened?
Oh, I don't know if you've heard. I can run you through the whole thing starting December 2019, or not.
So I guess what are you aiming to achieve with this movement? Just creating the safe spaces, bringing people together.
Yeah, and I guess more than anything, just accessibility for everybody. It's a big part of what we do, and in the event spaces that we look for is just absolute accessibility, not just for people, but just in general, everything we do just needs to be completely open to our community.
Yeah. So to give the viewers at home a bit of a glimpse of what these two lovely ladies have been doing, we've got a video. Blake, if you will, can you put that bad boy on? That's actually such a fun clip, and I'm also very jealous that I wasn't there. I get FOMO very hard. We keep telling the guests, like, oh, give us a clip of a thing you've done, a time you've done a thing, and then they play it, and I just sit here, like, biting my lip, like, yeah, I could do that right now. But thanks, COVID, we can't do anything fun anymore.
It's fine, I'm not bitter about it.
Except apparently voting in the local election was safe, but no
that's
parties.
fine. Haven't you heard? We're like, that's a complete immune centre.
Yeah, totally fine, totally fine. So I heard a bit of an interesting story about how you guys met when you got this collaboration together, and I would love it if you could share. I know that I'm just throwing you in the hole right now, but please share.
It's actually my favourite story ever, in which it was a Halloween party like 2 or 3 years ago now, in which Phoebe was dressed up as Sailor Moon's
Chibiusa. We've gone through this. Chibiusa.
Yeah.
I was dressed up as Sailor Moon.
Sorry,
Chibiusa,
so
the pink one.
The pink one.
Yeah.
Okay,
the pink one, yeah.
Let's be
I'm following.
Yeah. I was Marilyn Monroe, and the night ended basically with us making out next to a fire.
Romantic, saucy, I love it.
So cute. I do want somebody to make art of that one day.
Oh,
That's
that'd
my
be
goal.
really cool.
Well, we actually had an artist on last month, Bella Abraham, and she does couples portraits. So you can get her to do you one.
Absolutely.
And I will actually gladly pay for it because I would love to see that happen. And
Yeah,
I love
honestly, me
supporting
too.
Bella because she's sick.
Yes. Oh, man. Well, it went on, like, we ended up just being friends for ages, and then Phoebe was doing queer collaborations at UQ, which is, do you want to explain what it is?
Yeah, well, it's like a massive student conference that happens yearly at different universities, and the baton is passed along each year. And we got really involved in helping when it was at University of Queensland, where I was studying. And what we found was that we loved doing that, but queer collaborations is only for students. And our big question was, well,
What then?
what can we do for people who aren't students? And against popular belief, we are not a couple, but it does seem to be on every social media you look at.
Yeah. Well, I understand why. You're both very good looking and very personable ladies. So I see it. Everyone backs the celebrity relationships. Hard. So I guess I know COVID's hit, and I know that's put a dampener, particularly because you want inclusive events. Are there any gigs coming up that we can sort of get involved in?
At the moment, no. We kind of decided to put a massive pause on everything we did for a lot of reasons. A lot of the people that attend our events are immunocompromised, and it's just not a safe space to hold events, and the entire purpose of us holding events is for it to be safe and inclusive. So we decided to basically just go, no, we're going to hold off on the 12-month plan that we'd set in January, which was one event every single month. We've just put it off till 2021. But the one thing we did do was we started an online Facebook group called Here We Queer Community. And it was sort of our way of just bringing, like, okay, we can't have our community events in person, but let's do it online and just give a voice to as many artists as...
It's pretty cool stuff you two are doing, and I definitely was touched by it in a personal way as well, so I'm 100% backing both of you. So the Facebook handle is just, if I typed it in to search Here We Queer Community. Bloody Simple and Bloody Ripper, because I will be doing that after this show. So I guess in light of COVID, I do know that there was a bit of difference between your first birthday and the second birthday for Here We Queer. If you could maybe summarise for the viewers at home, what was different?
If you want to recap first birthday, I'll recap second.
First birthday, we wanted to raise money for a local organisation. That was really important to us, and we chose something that is a wonderful organisation called Open Doors, and they do a lot of beautiful work. And we big birthday bash. There were poetry and an art sale and exhibition, as well as local artists performing their music. And as we had like raffle tickets going, and
You raised a
karma
fair bit
keg.
of money, I heard, actually, which, round of applause
over
for you guys.
$1,800.
Ripper.
Thank you.
Ripper, you've done such a good job.
Yeah, it was all about also coming together. The reason we hold events is because it's really important for queer people to come together and have a space where they feel like they can be sociable in public and not fear that someone's going to come out and be like, this isn't cool, this isn't safe, you shouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
So it's really important that we create those spaces, and that's why it had to be something big and it had to be bold. And it was incredible. It got to the end of the night, and I think we had this moment of like, oh my God, it actually happened. Like, we got here and we did this. It was incredible. And flash forward.
Yeah, so this year we forgot about it, and then we got a text from Clemmy, who is one of our members, being like, by the way, happy birthday, guys. And we're like, oh, yeah, cool.
Nice.
And that was it.
Thanks,
Full
COVID,
plan.
yet again. Bloody COVID, every time. Every good memory I've had recently, it's like, it could have been better if I could have gone to the smokers section at Rick's afterwards.
Exactly, yeah.
But here we are. So I've actually heard as well that you're both artistically inclined, which I guess is why you decided to do this in the way that you did. If you could talk a bit about what you guys do on the artistic side.
Yes. So I do graphic design and marketing is my main thing, but I'm also a photographer predominantly, and it's what I do sort of mostly on social media and things like that. So I do a bit of artist for promotional stuff, but also just a lot of my friends and wonderful people that I meet. And I'm very anal about my colour palette, and that's all I can say about that.
But that's how you get a good shot and good marketing material. When you see a bunch of colours together that just don't work at all, that's what gets me for an ad.
Oh my God.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Taylor is a phenomenal photographer. Insane. She always inspires me to be more minimalist, but I am chaos embodied. So I also do film photography and film, and Taylor's one of my massive inspirations because she is just the perfectionist who nails every shot. And it's incredible.
That's really nice. And I love the positive relationship between both of you as well. It's beautiful when friends come together to make really cool things together, which is, I guess, what we're all doing here as well. Yes. Look out. So I think we're nearly out of time, but I wanted to ask you about Queer Beers. And I know you said you're not doing an event soon, but I would like to offer my backyard at a house party level, which is slightly different rules than public events. If you could tell us all about Queer Beers, please.
Awesome. So Queer Beers was actually an event that we started up with the amazing Bridget Brandolini and Hope D, who are both musicians in their own right and freaking incredible as well. Obsessed with them both. A little too much. So they had this group called Crimson Presents. They did Saturdays at Blutz for weeks and weeks, if not months.
I love Blutz, actually.
Yeah, it was
Great
such a
pub.
good time. Yeah, so we had the first two Queer Beers at Blutz, which was amazing. It's just this giant sort of party where we just put queer artists to the front. So we had Mum's tennis friend Saint Beret, who was the song that was playing in our little trailer before.
Bad Sex.
Bad Sex was
so good.
much fun. Thoroughly recommend them. Yeah, and then we also have a bunch of games that are played as well, just to kind of have a more chill kind of vibe to the whole party.
What sort of games are we talking here?
Ooh.
Well, we had the shuffleboard.
Yeah.
That was pretty big, and you could win a bottle of gin for that one. So it got very competitive.
Yes,
to
using
the end.
ballistic beer cans.
Yeah, we used beer cans. Oh, all these things are like a flashback right now.
Yeah, a positive pre-COVID flashback. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what we love is working with artists, and that's what we want to put forward, and having that music. And it was always such a lovely time, and I know we dearly miss it. So it'll come back.
Definitely.
Lights,
We've just got to
candles,
persuade
slow
Bridget and Hope to.
Yeah, just logistics.
So thanks so much for coming on the show. Appreciate both of you so much. And I actually managed to wrangle a photo, which I will give you guys afterwards, of the first Pride rally in Brisbane. So it's actually only from 30 years ago, but it's black and white for some reason, I think for artistic reasons. But it's a great shot, and I'll be getting it properly printed out for you guys and framed.
That's
Thank
I think it's a really
you.
cool thing.
Thank you so much.
So next up, we actually have Dave, the weatherman, who wowed us last time. Such a great job. We were going to fire him, but we couldn't get anyone else with late notice. So Dave, on to you with the weather, please.
Had a killer vibe in 10 days. Thanks, Sarah. So the weather's been pretty good recently. It's a little bit cold than usual. Maxing out at about 22, 23 degrees in inner city Brisbane. Got down to pretty fucking cold, in regional Queensland. Yeah, so much so that in fact in Kingaroy, there was a lack of nuts dropping. It's a peanut joke. It's a little peanut joke there. Yeah, look, probably keep copping that rain. Couple of days. It's going to get warmer in the start of August in a couple of weeks' time. So sick. Anyway, look, I actually didn't realise how much creative freedom you'd given me last session. So it was a bit robotic, but I did come up with a great idea for a new segment, and the segment is called famous and or interesting or ugly buildings of Brisbane. So what a bloody ripper of a first building we have for you today. It is 820 Main Street, Woolloongabba, or otherwise known as the Woolloongabba Telstra Exchange building. It's beautiful. One of my personal favourites. It's got a 4-star rating on Google Maps. It was constructed in 1974, and it is the AGVC of Queensland. So basically, that stands for Aggregate Virtual Circuit. So all the stuff, all the telephone lines and the network architecture all come into this building and then get distributed throughout Queensland. So it's not like your average local exchange building, this one, but so obviously the local architecture's changed a lot. Network architecture has changed a lot since 74. So a lot of space up in there now. They got the old mechanical switches and shit. That's all gone. So one wonders what they're actually doing up there, with all the cameras, and hasn't got any windows. There's a restaurant downstairs that's abandoned. What are they doing up there? It's a bit creepy, you ask me. But one of my mates, right? He was a Sparky. He was working. He had to do some data work up here. Yeah, so he's up there, right? And he said a whole bunch of federal officers in plain clothes in the lobby, and he couldn't go anywhere without a security guard, like an escort. So he'd literally take a dude with him to the toilet. And he was saying while he was doing his data shit up in the building, there was he saw like a whole bunch of machines plugged into the mainframe. So all sniffing packets is what he said. But they were in there and doing something. So he's saying maybe ASIO or Signals Directorate or fucking NSA, whatever. Someone's up there sniffing packets. That's what he said. So look, we could be on a list just for filming this. So pretty crazy. Look, if you have any ideas for another, if you got a favourite local building, could be an exchange, doesn't have to be, any kind of interesting, or just shoot us an email and we'll get out on site and we'll check it out. So thank you very much. That's the weather. Thanks.
Hello, you 5 lovely boys. Life on Earth, everyone. Thanks for coming in. I'm very happy that you're all very, very good looking. It's going to make this interview very easy for me. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. Pleasure to be here.
So we've got Rowan on the keys,
Hey.
Roman
Oh, yeah.
on the vocals, Roman MC on the vocals, Tristan trumpet, remember that because it's a TT, look at me go. Then we have Lachlan on the bass, and Nathan, who is the drummer. Brilliant. Love your work. So I guess to begin, as everyone on Twitch knows, we've got a list of songs here, words, that you can make a song to. I'm just going to hand you this. Don't worry about it too much now. You can do your improv later, but just keep it safe with you, because when you guys skive off,
Very good.
you're going to need it. I guess I really want to know how you all met, because I feel like there's a bit of a story behind it, because what you're doing is pretty cool.
Well, I met Tris on a camping trip a few years back, and then now we play. Sorry,
Camping where?
somewhere northern New South Wales. No, it was just mates.
Bring a bong or something? Can't remember.
Do you have a mic?
Today, I can't remember where it was. Wooden bong or something? I can't remember.
So it was fun then because you don't remember it.
It was good
No,
times.
it was a good time.
That's how you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's
then-
forever bonding.
Ro I met, he was playing at a gig, and I think I tried to actually get his number back in the day, and then we were just mates for ages. And then I played with him in Astro, and Nate I was just a fan of. Lockie is a legend, and we kind of just a part of like just the Brisbane scene, and we like playing, and different crew have jammed at different times, and now we are jamming his Life on Earth.
So I guess now that you're jamming as Life on Earth, where did the name come from? Because I'm fairly sure I heard you say a sweet thing or two about what inspired you with the name, and I'd love for you to repeat it to everyone that is watching currently.
Well, I think it means something different to everybody, Sarah, but we just called it that because we had a gig, I think the next day, and everyone was stuffing around in the band thread, and I was like, all right, that's it. We're calling it Life on Earth. And then it essentially is because we like improvising, but everyone's a pretty wholesome soul. No one's too much of an egomaniac. And we were like, you know what? We're only alive, like right now. And especially, this was before life felt like super fragile. Well, I'm sure it felt fragile to some people, but in our privileged journey, we were like, we got this shit. And then, yeah, it's like Life on Earth. We're just here now. Music's cool. One of the good reasons for being alive. So try to create those moments that make you remember that.
Yeah, 100%. And I do know that there's some messages behind your music and the way that you do it. So the fact that not many bands can just come up and improv in front of a studio audience and several hundred people online.
Well, we haven't done that yet.
Well, okay, buckle up, boys, because you're about to have to. So what I guess is the idea behind that for you guys? Why do you like the improv? Why do you like the raw nature of that?
Yeah, you're gonna leave this one to me. I don't know. I mean, it's I feel like it's a bit of an adrenaline rush, you know, of getting up in front of an audience and being completely aware that you have nothing prepared. There's every chance that everything could crash and burn and fall down around you. And
like live television.
and there's also every chance that that could happen and people could clap and celebrate at the end of it and think that it's the most fantastic thing that they've ever seen in their whole life, which if we did completely crash and burn in front of people, it probably would be.
I feel like you're not going to. Again, I'm going to reiterate.
Yeah,
you're all
I mean,
attractive enough.
we've
you
had a
cannot
few
do
close
anything,
calls.
and I'll be like,
Yeah,
great show, boys.
Yeah.
Great show.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It could, you know, it could be the worst thing that we've ever played, but people will probably still
100%.
enjoy it to some
100%.
extent.
Never knows what's
Life on
going
Earth.
on.
Yeah, exactly.
All love, all giving.
You know,
Yeah.
it's a mystery to all of us.
It's a mystery. I love a good mystery. I wanted to also chime in and see what your best gig story was. What's the shenanigans you've got up to?
Once we were playing this show, and we had to do like a kind of preamble before with the producers. And because me and Ro have the same name, essentially, it's Ro and Ro.
It stitched me up this morning.
Well, yeah, he got pulled into the kind of hot seat to organise what was going to happen in the little like interview before the gig. And I just watched on the side laughing at him as he tried to, like, as he realised he shouldn't be the person. And then he just winged it. And I was like, okay, apparently Ro's going to do it.
This is why we're an improv band.
Yeah,
we rock at this.
And that was tonight.
Yeah.
And here we are now.
It just goes to show that all you really need to do is just smile and nod your head and
Yes.
make it look like you know what's going on, and everything will work out okay in the end. It'll,
Yes.
it'll be sweet.
Okay, boys. So I'm actually pretty keen to hear you play.
right.
What we're actually going to do is I'm going to take that card back off you, and I'm going to yell them at you. I'm going to yell them at you.
We love it when people yell at us.
instead, because this is going to make for, in the arts, this is what we call a smooth transition. So while you guys are getting up and walking to the stage now,
Right now?
Jonnie and I are going to talk about the names on this card, and no one will ever know that you're slowly walking away. This is your cue, boys. I've said it 3 times.
Right
Come
now?
on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Last on Earth, everybody! Bloody rippers! Okay, come stand awkwardly next to me, or sit on the couch.
I'll sit on the
Whatever's
couch.
your
Can I really
heart's
quickly?
desire.
What the? No.
What?
I will go by protocol.
Protocol.
Protocol
Lame.
says. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the in stacks. While I do this, can you print a label for this photo? There's the label maker. We'll turn it
Oh, I've
on.
never used one.
Yeah, you just type it in, man. Don't even stress. That's the
Jesus
photo. I'm gonna show the
Christ.
fans. Have a little pop. Is that it? That's the photo. That's Aimee Catt. Give it up for Aimee Catt. We're gonna get a little label.
How does one print?
You hit the print button, that one, the big print.
Jesus, guys.
Okay, something happened tonight. I don't know if it's Jesus, the devil, and the Lord between us, but we are down to one camera and no screen. This thing is held together with gumption, toothpaste, bubblegum, and the sheer will to live.
Captain?
Oh, Smoky boy! So, I guess this is where while they...
Pressure's on.
Unpeel
it quicker. Unpeel it quicker.
Unpeel it quick. Come on, man. Here we go. Aimee, Catt, would you like to come present to the audience, well, to the camera, your artwork enabled Smoky boy? Show it to the camera, please. Aimee, Catt, everyone. Aimee, Catt again.
Aimee, Catt.
What a photo. It's like we're back at Splendor.
I know, it's the fog, like the haze, it's like the TB forest.
It's the oh my god. It is the TB forest.
The TB forest, everyone's dancing.
If anyone's been lost in the TB forest.
And I'm like high on caffeine.
Yeah, caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
TB forest is pretty good though. I still have friends that I met randomly in the TB forest.
Boys, are you ready?
Oh.
So, we've got robot artist.
Oh, we got more words coming in. Yeah, no, give me these words.
We've got vodka, but said vodka.
Vodka.
We've got jumper.
I'm going to forget these on.
I'm handing the card to you, don't you worry, don't you worry.
We'll
you've got
email it to you
fetish.
tomorrow.
Fetish, everybody. Microsoft, insatiable, hi. See what I did with my voice there? Raised a little bit. We got crash, and we've got, I don't even know what the hell that is.
What?
Bomb something.
Bomboclat, man! What? Get on the memosphere,
Now,
son.
you
That
present
shit's
the last three,
Bomboclat.
and I'm going to walk
The
out
last
with the card.
two are big computer and agriculture because we keep it fucking classy.
Okay, boys. There you go. Captain.
Oh.
So the topic for this is big computer agriculture. Welcome in, Swamp Dog. Oh yeah. Cute. Big computer, say what's your number? Living in this life, your own agriculture. Careful, cause it's circle like a vulture. Shit in my system, damn, I got an ulcer. Coming up now, the lightning, that thunder. Kept rocking out from over to under. Right about now, your treasure, your plunder. What you want, bruh? Coming out live with the rhythm when we kicking it in Brisbane. Then you looking in the kitchen, but they started sniffing. Funk what you want when some sun deep in the oven, but we got it like a bump. Later upon the drugs and Lucky Swamp. Shout outs to Jay on the sax, and the house band key rocking that jam. Now Tris, rock that thing, my man. Oh yeah. It's up. Come on in, y'all. Yo, big computer, say what's your number? Binary, I'm very scary with the thunder now. Just like this agriculture, oh shit, what we got? Robot artist, ready to spark shit deep in the computer. Light up the darkness. I'm just like vodka, hands get thrown up. Just like vodka, y'all can show up, open show. Ready that jumper, coming like cold as the winter, but hot as the summer. Just like a fetish, ready cause I bet it's live and improvised life on earth. Yes, it's coming back like Microsoft. People like hit the freestyles, then I go off. People like call the bluff, but I'm my boss. Like Rowan Keaton on the scene. Insatiable, careful cause you know we can't fake it, dude. I stay high, I stay regal. This for the Brisbane scene. Wake the people, we coming back like ready that high. Careful now, cause if it's bullshit, I wanna buy. Like the Big Lebowski, let the house around me until we crash and go owie or hour. Shout out to Peasant Melbourne, welcome like a bomber clock. Yes, that had come through the fiery flame. Careful now, cause we designing the game to heighten the flame. But inside of my brain, we keep running around time like it ain't no thing. But what's the topic? Shit, I forgot it. Oh yeah, that's right. Yo, it's a big computer. What's your number? Sowing seeds in this agriculture. Yeah! It's a big computer, son. What's your number? Sowing seeds in this agriculture. Ow! It's a big computer, now what's your number? Sowing seeds in this agriculture. It's a big computer, so what's your number? Sow seeds in this agriculture. Like 1, 2, hit it like a... Tristan Raj, Rowan Seekers, Nate Dogg, and Lucky Swampy. My name is Ro.
We've got some technical difficulties at the moment. Started with 4 cameras. We now have 1. So bear with us while Mungo uses his big thighs to walk between the stage
Sarah, in our ears they're telling us everything's fine.
Well, I would have heard that if my earpiece is working.
This is the future, baby.
So, we're going to do a little bit of a host chat to close out before we've got one more song from these bloody angels. So I thought I'd put a twist on this one because I know you hate losing.
I do. I hate losing. I hate looking bad.
2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
But it's focused on great art heists.
I know nothing about art heists.
That's why you're going to lose, which is why I did this. So I'm going to give you 3 stories. You have to tell me which one didn't actually happen.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready. God.
So, the girl with the pearl earring was stolen by a family who planned the heist for 3 years, and it was recovered a month later.
Mm-hmm.
The Mona Lisa was stolen by a man who quite literally walked in, stop Googling, you piece of shit, who walked in and put the painting under his coat and walked out. Mm-hmm. It was missing for 2 years. Mm-hmm. The scream, you know, the ah, has been stolen.
The what?
The scream.
One more time with passion.
The scream.
Oh, darling.
Has been stolen.
Have you ever thought about
twice.
theatre?
It's been stolen twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Both times when they recovered it, it was so damaged from being stolen they had to get it repainted.
My
which
God.
is true, which is the lie.
Can I throw it? Can I get like a
No, you
help?
can't, bud.
Is this
No,
not
you
the hot
can't.
seat? My God. Can I phone a friend?
No.
Okay. Can I have a stiff drink?
No.
Okay. She can also hear you, ear.
What's the truth? What's the lie, bud?
You know what? I think, and this could be like the Mandela effect, Berenstain Bears thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I heard about the coat one for the Mona Lisa. And if not, good. Fuck that thing off. Looks like shit. What? She's like, it's like, yeah, go on, go practice your selfie skills.
Are you smiling or you're not?
Oh yeah, sort your shit out. Also, the family one. I love a good family heist.
Right, family
I feel like
heist.
that could be like a Hallmark Christmas thing.
Yep.
Like, also, throwing it back, Jollibee, if you're listening, do an ad about that. Art heists. Jollibee, Filipino chicken thing.
Oh, I know. You showed me.
Yeah,
briefly.
it's a whole thing.
Okay, so I assume by this you're going with number 3, the Scream has been
I'm
stolen
going
twice.
with number 3. Like, what, they've repainted?
And you'd be wrong! No family art heist. Girl with the pearl earring has never been stolen. How does it feel, St. Johnny?
It feels like I'm about to get my family together and steal the girl with the pearl earring.
Johnny! St. Johnny, everyone! Come on! What a legend!
Okay. Well, I'm a sore loser. We all know this. But what happened? What happened to us, babe?
What happened to us, babe? Well, you cheated on me, babe.
Babe, get a divorce. I would, but you know, the church. It's been topical. So tonight, have you had fun?
I've had a bloody ripper time. I've actually really loved everyone that's been on tonight. Like I did last month, I guess. Not picking my favourite children. You're all my favourites.
I'm ready to pick a favourite simply because I set into this and I have a vibe. I have an attempt of like just keeping this manic, endeavour going. Sean West absolutely rocked me.
Yeah?
And those poems, I was just sitting there like, what? And then like I had to
those
pick it up.
pants, to be honest.
The pants, yeah, it was the pants that threw me.
Oh,
The poetry
I
was.
would love to rock them. Yeah, there he is, over there.
Here We Queer as well, absolutely like tearing it apart, keeping it solid.
Great initiative.
To be fair,
Really
the
passionate
better
about it.
interview was the one you had before we went live when we were touching base with them over. That was crazy. Where'd that go? No, it was great. Like any of the people tonight as well, Aimee, Catt as well, Dave, Ash, hit them up, get involved. Like they're there, they're out there. That's the point of this show, is so we can plug people, especially during COVID. You can't really get out there yourself. I'm a self-plug. I'm a musician. I'm not able to play any shows.
Follow Fields Club.
Follow Fields Club.
They're a great band.
We're releasing music right now, but unable to play it. And so I feel for these other artists. But you can watch us. You can watch us as well. 8th of August. Oh, God. I'm getting this plugged in my ear.
So we actually have BSAF party coming up. So it's going to be 8th of August. You can live stream watch that as well. And as you said earlier,
it's in Ipswich.
Yeah, I'm going to make T come. She's going to be my +1.
Yeah, it was acknowledgement of country.
And we also have some D&D sessions coming up, as we touched on before.
Are you in that?
I may be.
Yeah.
I may be making a special appearance.
This
my
isn't-
character is Sadia.
This isn't Critical
I
Role.
won't let any more
Don't
go.
think that. This isn't that sort of thing. This is literally like, we like to hang out. We wanted to do D&D. The only way we could get us all together was to formalize it.
Sorry, I'm just making eye contact with Janella, who's also in the party.
Oh, hello,
and
Janella.
We spend every training session screaming at us because we're not doing something right.
Oh.
Just a bunch of friends hanging out.
Yeah, and your boss. Also, we have the intern, Lincoln the intern will be playing as well.
Lincoln
Lincoln
the
the
intern.
intern anywhere? I'm running the bar tonight, Lincoln the intern. Can we get a shot? Wait, little parting in clouds. Lincoln, we have a little wave. You're not getting paid for that wave, bud.
And then lastly, we've got episode 3 coming up on the 16th of August. So all this stuff will be pushed out on social media. And I think we've got time for one more song.
One more song. Wait. Oh, we've got more things
Oh,
from the chat.
yes,
Where are
ladies
these
and
from?
gents.
Janella,
This
where are
is
these
from
from?
the audience.
It's
Pick
from
out
the
many
audience.
people.
Okay, let's
It's
pick
front
a
and
fade.
back, by the way.
Single feed.
Show me. Come on, man.
Excuse me.
We're a team.
Excuse me.
This is why I'm leaving you.
Janella, are you HR? Can you please? This one's upside down. I don't want it. No,
I like that one.
Oh, go on. You have a read. You're the champ.
Okay. I think the one you dropped is the best one. What do you reckon, though?
All right.
What do you reckon?
I reckon good. You reckon? All right, I'll walk it up.
Well, friend and
I'm just going to do a drum roll. What do we got, St. Johnny?
We have Swamp Dog.
Yeah!
Can you guys hit us with a Swamp Dog, please? Life on Earth.
Bring the cards.
Raving out. I'll give you all the time.
cards to you.
Have we got a studio audience ready to have a party? Studio audience, are you here? Can we socially distance for us? A bunch, they're on double sides. Have a good time. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another podcast, another Twitch. Have a good night.
Welcome in, fam.
Me and Rob are
Come on, close.
goading him in
Don't be
with
shy, y'all.
counter trolls, right? He fucking donated to the stream at the end. He was like, you use big
Everybody out
computer, which is
there.
part of the whole bit. He was like trolling. And he fucking donated 500 in a cheer, which is like, I don't know, like $5 or something.
Yeah. So, big computer was one of those.
Yeah, that was one of his like parts of this trolls, and it's like, holy shit, this is great.
So my brother's a moderator.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to get it like...
Dude.
Yeah. That's our first. Should we give him a shout? Yeah. What's his name? Oh, this is the end. We can give him a shout. What's his name? What's his name? Rob.
My brother.
No. Who was the donator?
How you guys feeling out here? Been tricky being at a live show. Buzz.
Hey Blake, am I on live?
Yeah.
Can I be on live?
All right, let's do this.
Or at the end? Anyway.
I was on the low end, like Swamp Dog. Felt like I had no friends, and that song God, who's not real, maybe. But keep it like a bisexual, that's contextual. If you want, bruh.
Yeah!
I'm like 2 coffees in, try stop me then. Oh shit, keep popping friends now. Next stop, out with the improvise to make you smile. To y'all at home, it's old Romy Rome. With Tris, Rope, Nate, Lachlan on the phone like don't sing along. It's live and improvised, but y'all can sing your song. Keep it like, oh shit, if you're wrong, hope you find your way. Keep it like Fridays, going that highway. Careful cause I'm phased. That's the psychedelic custard. Across the nation, through the vibration of improvisation. And just while I'm raising the bar, hope you stay in charge. It's just a matter of heart. Let it spark, lighting up the dark like Bob Marley Marr. Keep it like, oh shit, yes we back for y'all. Oh, still alive. Hit the stage, off the page, yes it's still a vibe. Keep it with the tribe, like everybody right here on earth. Henceforth, life on earth. Hope you go and find your worth like shit. We deviating from scripts like COVID. What the fuck? Let's get in. Hope you feel as tall as a giraffe. Remember to laugh. The Pimp Daddy run the track like an athlete. One last verse. Hope it's delicious. But I'm not rhyming for no rims, no fame, no money, and no
You can see I need no wishes, just to say my wish is that you find your ways through all these halls and dishes. They try to serve you, yes they try to work you, yes they try to burn you, but we try to learn y'all with a little lesson that we still alive. Right here, breathe in, breathe out, fuck it, so we still alright. Hey, if you got a way, try to find it through this
So shout out to moderator Ron, and shout out to our first ever donation, Noisy B. Thank you for sticking in, thank you for sticking the big computer. Absolutely the best thing ever. I hope more of you donate. I hope more of you absolutely love this band and love everything in arts as much as we do here at Superordinary. But hey, I'm not going to get in the way anymore. Take it away, Life on Earth!
Hope that you feel it. Open. Our life finds a way. Big ups.